What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. You guys might know me a lot better from TikTok at Maddie Shays Reads. Today we are going to discuss all the books that I read in April and exactly what I rated them. So let's get into it. I read a total of 6 books in the month of April, and that is the most I have read in 1 month this year so far. So round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to start with the bangers that we had this month, okay? Up first, my most recent completed read and 5-star. We have Evidence of a Folktale, okay? This is book 5 in the Autopsy of a Fairy Tale series. I do have a video on here where I talked about the books that I'm currently obsessed with, my intro to booktube video. So if you want to know more about this series, I highly suggest going and watching that. Now this is just a continuation of Belle and her investigation skills in the small town of Bashka. I absolutely loved it. I literally, Nicole Scarano could write a grocery list and I probably would rate that 5 stars. This one specifically, just Belle and Eamon's relationship is just so healthy, and the way that they communicate, I love that about them. I love Eamon's fierce protectiveness, but also the ability to know that Belle's her own woman and she can handle herself. I love that in a fictional man. The plot twist, even though I was a little sus about who was doing everything that was going on in this book, I did not think that that was even going to happen. And the entire scope of the plot twist, I would have even thought of that, okay? It was just amazing. This also is Little Red Riding Hood. So basically for Autopsy of a Fairy Tale series, she takes a fairy tale and she incorporates it into the book. And the way that she does it is just so creative. And I highly, highly, highly recommend. Next, we have my second 5-star read of the month. Yeah, you heard me right. 2 5-star reads in the month of April. Girl. But we have The Housemaid's Secret by Frida McFadden. Now, recently, I've been seeing a lot of people talk about how Frida McFadden for them is just becoming no. It's like a no for them every time. Now, this is like, I think, maybe the 4th book I've read I've read by her. I found the words here, okay. The only one that I didn't like particularly enjoy was The Locked Door by her. The Housemaid's Secret, 5 stars. My nanny also loved it as well. One thing you guys don't know about me is that me and my nanny, we send each other books all the time, and she absolutely loved this. I did not see the ending coming. That is for sure. The way that she just threw that in there, I was like, wait, what? It literally kept me up at night because I could not figure out. It was just insane. I don't want to go too much into The Housemaid's Secret, but it does follow the previous character in The Housemaid and kind of follows where she's at in life now. But with thrillers, for me specifically, I don't want to know too much about it. I want to go in blind. That way I'm really surprised at the events that unfold. Up next, we have The Nanny by Lana Ferguson. Now, this has been sitting on my TBR for quite some time. Now, it's a single daddy nanny romance, and I love single dad romance. And I also love single dad nanny trope. And I really enjoyed this book. It is a semi-spicy romantic comedy, and the kid is absolutely adorable. That's one of the things that I really liked that she did in this book, is that she made the kid an actual character in the book instead of basically making her a background character, if you know what I mean. But I rated this one 4 stars. Also really humorous. That's one of the one things I really did like about this book, is because I was constantly laughing out loud. Up next, we have Her Saint by Harmony West. Now, I really enjoyed this book. It is a dark romance, so make sure to check your trigger warnings. It's a reverse student teacher and stalker. He literally found his teacher's book wish list and didn't just buy 1 book off said wish list. He bought the whole damn thing. Like, are you kidding me? 4 stars. It was a super fun, slightly deranged, quick and easy read. Up next, we have this thick girl, okay? So I rated this one 4.5 stars because I did thoroughly enjoy it, except my only problem is that this one kind of put me into a fantasy book slump, and I have not been able to pick up Throne of Glass series since reading this book. Now, even though I thoroughly enjoyed it, I loved the characters' relationships growing and changing into better ways that shape them as the person that they are, and revelations that came about, and some of the plot twists that happened with like Arobin and the King of Ardalan. I really enjoyed that. It just wasn't as climatic as I was hoping to be, specifically with the King of Ardalan and Arobin. But it felt like it took me forever to get through this. And even though I was enjoying it and I rated it 4.5 stars, it felt so much less anticlimactic than Heir of Fire. Heir of Fire was like where I really started to become obsessed. And then I read Queen of Shadows and I feel like it kind of like dimmed that lighting for me. So I do think the next couple books I am just going to continue to kind of like mood read my TBR, and then hopefully I pray that I will get back into the Throne of Glass universe, because I do want to know what happens with Aelin. I want to know where Rowan goes, Kale, and all of the other characters. I want to know how their story ends. And last but not least, we have some new books that I just came across when I was at Walmart. They are part of a series called Disney's Twisted Tales, where the authors take a Disney movie and just put it as a twist. So I am on a book buying ban, so I decided to do some research and find if any of the titles were available on Kindle Unlimited, which 4 of them are. So I went through and tried to decide which books that I wanted to download on my Kindle and which books that I'm going to end up buying when I'm off my book buying ban. One of those books in particular was As Old as Time, which is a Beauty and Beast twisted tale, and I really enjoyed it. It was funny because as I began to read it, I put on Beauty and the Beast because it's been a while since I've watched any Disney princess movies, and because I put it on, my 2-year-old is now obsessed with said movie, so we are literally watching it at least once a day. Because she continuously wanted to watch it, I was able to, like, as I was reading, also watch the movie and let like be the same exact thing that's happening, but just in a twisted, different way. And one of the things I thought was really, really cool about this book in particular is that we got past and present timelines. So this book follows the what if Belle's mother cursed the beast. So in the past timelines, we get to see Maurice and Belle's mother fall in love and exactly what happened and how they came to be in the small village that Belle grew up with, and where exactly her mother went. Because if you watch Beauty and the Beast, you know for a fact that Belle's mother is like never ever really brought up. So like, what did happen to her? And then you read this book and you're like, maybe that's exactly what happened. I rated it 4.5 stars. It's definitely kind of like nostalgic in a way, and it made me more excited to watch a little bit more of Disney movies so I can read the rest of this series. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys had an amazing reading month. Comment below and let me know your top read of the month, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.